Hey everybody, and Merry Christmas, or Merry Day After Christmas, as the case may be. That's when I'm recording this. Hopefully I get this uploaded tonight. I actually was working on a video yesterday, and I just never had a really good game, and I don't like editing. So I was going to actually continue that video. This video was supposed to be that one, but or it's supposed to be added to that one. I was going to splice it together, but then I had a different thought. So we've got the latest version of the code, 0.89, loaded into Elvira's House of Horrors. So I'm going to take this opportunity. We have a lot of people I've noticed who have recently gotten the game, and maybe they haven't seen mine, or I know there are other people I think who have done tutorials on the game. So I'm going to kind of turn this into a tutorial type. So if you haven't seen the gameplay, or if you don't know all the features of the game or how the code works, this is the video you want to watch. So in the meantime, be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, please. I would appreciate it. And yes, eventually we'll move away from Elvira and do some of the other games. I just got a Funhouse, my Guardians and Star Trek. I modded. I went crazy on Black Friday and bought a bunch of stuff. I put in mirror blades. I put mods on Star Trek. Got a topper for Guardians. Can't wait for the topper for Elvira to come out, so that's going to be exciting. So one of the newest things in the code, as you can see on the screen right now, are the what do you call them? Feature champions. So like the multiball champions. There's also Drive Me Crazy, Unhappy Hour, which I actually think there's a bug in Unhappy Hour. I was playing a game earlier today, and I think my Unhappy Hour score should have been a heck of a lot higher than it should. I did get the champion score, but it wasn't very much. Now, a couple other things. Extra balls, of course, I do have turned on. I also have 2 replay levels set in the game, and there it was, 3.4 million. Several of my Unhappy Hour shots were over 1 million, so I'm kind of confused why the score wasn't higher. So maybe we'll try that again. I have 2 replay levels set up in the game, and they are set to award extra ball. So there are, in what I'm playing, there are 4 possible extra balls available. 1 extra ball for completing 2 haunts, 1 extra ball for vanquishing 2 deadheads, and then the 2 replay extra balls. The only other settings I've changed are on the Hand of Fate and Double Trouble. I have those set to carry over ball to ball. It is hard enough to light Double Trouble. It's not easy to light Hand of Fate, but to have to do it every single ball, especially Hand of Fate, and when you want to get all 6 awards, I don't see how you can do it in 3 balls. So we'll have to. I do have a little bit of a strategy for that. So, but I still haven't gotten all 6 awards on the Hand of Fate wheel. So let's start up a game and get to playing. Okay.
Welcome to my House of Horrors.
So,
Player 1, you're up!
if you're not familiar with the game, you have 2 skill shots. One is the top rollover lanes. Those are those flashing yellow inserts up above the crypt to the right of the house. There are 2 lanes up there. Hitting any one of those the first time is worth 250,000 points, and then it increases by 25,000 each additional shot. The other one is, and you should be able to see it, and I tried to get the camera facing where you can kind of see the front of the house, and you can see up in the upper left the backdoor unskilled shot, which is kind of hard to hit. And I'll be honest, I increased the pitch of my game and now it's almost impossible to hit. I was hitting it more regularly after I first set up the game, but I recently rearranged my game room, so I re-leveled everything and realized that the pitch of Elvira was a little bit lower than I thought it was. So I raised it up. I'm now right around somewhere between 6.7 and 7 degrees, 6.7 and 7 degrees, somewhere in there, which I have Star Trek and Guardian set up the same way. So, so when you launch the ball, you either want to hit the top lanes or the skill shot in the back of the house. To hit the skill shot in the back of the house, it's very difficult. You have to get it past those top lanes, past a gate, that two-way gate that's back there,
today,
and to the left side of the house without coming around the orbit. I'll try it. I'm not making any promises. I'm not going for it. It's there if you want to try it. It is worth a lot of points, and it will automatically start a haunt for you. Yeah, that was way too big. Okay, so I'm going to get control. Now, the main feature of the game, of course, is the house. And you can see the top right window is flashing. That is the haunt that will start when I shoot the house. The only thing is, the flipper buttons will control which window is flashing. So as you can see as I flash, I know it's hard to see on the left side of the house, but they are flashing. There are 6 windows that you can control right now. There is another one you can unlock. I'm thinking there's probably 2 you can unlock, but it's not there yet. So, what I want to do, if I want to start Teenagers from Outer Space, what I'm going to do, and I know that's the upper left-hand window, which I know you can barely see it because of the light. I apologize for that. So I've got that upper left-hand window flashing. I've got the ball trapped on the left flipper. Hopefully I can make the house from there. I'm going to move 1 past it, and then I'm going to flip with the left flipper, shoot the ball into the house to start the haunt, and that should start Teenagers from Outer Space. Just like that. Because when I shot the ball, that was a flip, and that moved which house was flashing.
teenager must mean something else in space, because, I mean, these guys look like 30-something. You know, my age.
Okay, so I chose that one because it takes the fewest shots. In fact, it only needs 4 shots to complete the haunt from the factory. That is, I believe it's adjustable. I haven't tried, and yeah. Wow. I'm talking and not concentrating on playing pinball. So yeah, just don't drain. Nudge. You really have to nudge this machine. Okay, so unfortunately we can't go back to that haunt until we complete the house. And we could do that again. That window is lit solid now. Once we complete 3 windows, or play 3 haunts, whether we complete them or not, we'll be able to start House Party multiball. Which is kind of a wizard. Okay, now since we played a haunt, in order to start another one, we have to shoot the house 1 extra time. So,
did you hear something?
The house is currently open, as signified by the yellow arrow and the skull flashing. And let's say I want to do the bottom right window, which you should be able to see. Yeah, right there. The bottom right window is Night of the Living Dead. So I'm going to go 1 beyond that. And then when I flip, it should take me to Night of the Living Dead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie adventure. Let's trap this crap ASAP.
And don't forget your rollover lanes up top, the 2 lanes control your bonus multiplier. Night of the Living Dead, you want to shoot both of these ramps first, if you can, and then shoot the house. Supposedly shooting the ramps will increase the score, I don't know. Didn't collect enough shots. Now there I hit the crypt. The crypt opened up. I was trying to shoot the crypt. The cellar is open, so I'm going to shoot that. This is kind of a long haunt. Oh, I'm sorry. This one's a short haunt. It's Manos that's longer. So, there. Shot the cellar, got the final shot to the house. This light show is new right there. Alright. Once you complete a haunt, okay, and make sure you don't run out of time. Once you complete a haunt, trailer trash is lit. So you want to start trailer trash by shooting the house, not like that. I really prefer to shoot the house from the right flipper. And we'll get into Unhappy Hour later. Okay, so trailer trash has started. Now, if you'll see, in front of each of the ramps, we have that small insert labeled trailer bits. Those are lit, and you can add score to the trailer trash. But you got to do it before time runs out. So I'm running out of time. I'm just going to shoot the house.
Shoot for the front door.
And that was an additional 4 million points I just scored. The more shots you make during the modes, the more points trailer trash is worth. And the hitting the ramps will add, I think, an additional 25%. So it's worth like a quarter of whatever you picked up in the mode. If you collect both sets of trailer bits, then the hurry up, which I'm sorry, it's not counting down right now. The hurry up will start out at 100%, I believe, of your 4 full mode points. So as long as you've got time on the clock before you finish a haunt, you can keep making shots and add to your score, and that will make your trailer trash worth a lot more too. And of course it is, you can double it. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to start? I think that's, I get the two on the left mixed up. Why is, oh there it is. The mode I don't like, the haunt I don't like. Let's do Manos. That's the middle window on the right hand side. It's a very long haunt to complete, but let's see if we can do it and see if we can get the trailer trash. Of course, you have to complete the haunt. Now, the good news is, if you complete the haunt and then you drain, which hopefully I don't do, the trailer trash will still be available on your next ball. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm on ball 2. I'm going to go ahead and take the ball save. That way I can... Oh, no, no! Oh, it didn't look like it was going on. Judgment. That was bad judgment. Well, phooey. Okay, so... Well, I guess the good news is... Good news is we have played 3 haunts. Now we didn't complete them, so we haven't picked up an extra ball. Okay, here's the deal. For some reason, I hate post passing left to right. Right to left, I'm fine with. I guess because I'm right-handed. But anyway, that's why that was kind of difficult for me to do right now. Let's get a deadhead going here. And then what I would really... Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was awesome. I don't know if I can. That, camera, it's crooked for a reason, but let me see if I can do something with it. Oh, that's so much fun. Okay, we're gonna do that again. But at least you know how to start the haunts. And you know you can choose which haunt you want to play. If you check the Owners Club thread on Pinside, earlier on in the thread, I can't tell you where, there is a list of the haunts. And which window they relate to. So you know which haunt relates to which window, and you can start whatever haunt you want. If you have a favorite, or if there's one that scores higher than the other, I would say probably Manos the Hands of Fate is probably worth more than the others, just because of the sheer number of shots that are required to complete it. So I'm going to start another game. I'm going to concentrate on deadheads and the modes. Okay, something just happened there that I'll have to talk about later, but you saw the ball just hit the trunk targets, the combination lock targets, the 36, 24, 36, and that blue insert just stuck on. It's flashing, but it's not moving. Those lights are not cycling between those four. Whatever is flashing when you hit the first target over there, it'll lock that in, and then when you lock a ball, you'll collect that item for junk in the trunk. Right now, the most important thing you want is the skeleton key, because it unlocks Santa Conquers the Martians in the haunts. So the bad thing is we locked in lab test for that beaker. It's supposed to build monster jackpots. I don't know if it does. I haven't seen any change when I've had that lit or when I've collected it. The jackpots appear to be the same to me. But I'm going to have to lock a ball in order to start that process again, where I can hit those targets when a key is available. But like I said, I'm not worried about trunk multi-ball right now. Just wanted to point it out since it just happened, because you did get those random bounces. I want to raise a deadhead. The crip shot is a lot safer from the backhand. Oh, well, it would be. It would be safer from the backhand if you actually make the shot. Okay. Oh, there I am trying to show somebody how to do something, and then I can't even do it myself, even though I've done it a million times. Okay. Okay. That was a lucky flip, really. I didn't mean to do that, but Uncle Bolthead. Now, in the last code update, we got 2 new deadheads. Mummy Dearest and Sunny Beachhead. And Mummy Dearest is kind of funny because she's wrapped up in gauze and she mumbles. And she says, well, she makes some adult sounds, kinda. Okay, one of these days I'm gonna hit the deadhead. There we go.
You're gonna need a repair if you don't stop, my friend.
Uh-oh. So get it under control, backhand.
I'm gonna have to throw
There
you
we go,
one
that
of
was
them repair
better.
your ass if you don't stop.
It's a lot safer. The first deadhead takes 4
Oh, if I had a hammer.
shots. weaken them, and then one final shot into the open crypt to. I just wish they would do more when they go poof. I wish they'd make like a surprised face or something like, or you know, wish they'd get scared like. All right. So now to bring out another deadhead, it's going to take more shots. Okay, we locked the ball into the garage. That's the shot to the left of the staircase ramp. There's a drop target there protecting it. Knock the drop target down. Your first multi-ball is going to be Wild Women multi-ball. That's the third insert down. And the drop target will stay down until you complete that multi-ball. Lock 3 balls to start that multi-ball. So, I'm going to short plunge again. And, oh, well, I'm confused. The side to side on this game, slingshots will kill you. If you notice, we did lock in the skeleton key, the orange insert right here. The trunk we have lit, that's the white insert, so we can lock a ball. We'll collect the skeleton key, and we'll see if we can start sending conquer some Martians. But I want to get the deadhead out. So the deadhead is ready. The crypt is open. Just need to get a ball in there to get a deadhead up. Enormous cranium. If you've ever seen my previous videos, you know that my favorite is Jarhead, just because he says one of the funniest lines in the whole game, other than the backdoor call out. Alright. So I'm going to pretend like I know how to make a shot.
You can drive me crazy.
You can backhand the left ramp. Let's see if I can do it. Yep. Okay, so we're going to lock a ball. You see on the screen, skeleton key. So that means Santa Conquers the Martians is available. We get a new ball to the shooter lane, so we can go for a skill shot if we want, or if we don't. Okay. So now that I have that skeleton key, the window on the far right there, will light up. You can't see it flashing, can you? Because the light's on the... Is it my light or the light's on the house? Maybe too bright. Anyway, so I'm going to go... It's the one right above the round window on the right-hand side. So I'm going to go one past it and then shoot the house, and that will start Santa Claus.
Confound it, I get those names mixed up, but the kids know their names.
It's time for us to conquer this haunt and save my house from this lump of coal space oddity.
This music is great. Oh, okay, I just locked another ball. What I don't want to do right now is because I really want to finish Santa Claus. And anytime I start a multi-ball with Santa Claus, I can't finish it. So you're started with two shots that are flashing, alternating red and green. You want to collect one of them, and then another set of shots will light up. That's the first stage. This stage, you'll see all the shots are lit green on, and you want to turn them red. Apparently. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't want to start. Dang it. I want control here. Anyway, once you collect 3, I guess, the house starts flashing red and green and you collect the final shot. Every time, if you collect all the green shots, it'll turn them all red and you get extra time. Once you get them all red, whatever time you have on the clock, you have to shoot all those shots that are red.
At least now Santa can get
And the screen says it will double the jackpot. So I haven't accomplished all that yet, but that's what the screen says. But watch your timer on the screen to see if you have enough time to make all those shots, because you probably don't. Okay, so trailer trash is lit on the house for completing that haunt.
Egads, have you had enough?
I want to, if I get rid of Mr. Cranium here, that's going to light the extra ball on the house. Oh, jeez. So now, and I want to go ahead and finish him off so that I can collect 2 items with 1 shot, right? So I can start trailer trash, shoot both ramps if possible, or just screw that up. That right ramp is backhandable. I just can't find the backhand anymore. There we go. Collect. Oh! I did not want to start multi-ball. That's okay.
Wild women multiball!
We'll blow that off and collect the jackpot and trailer trash. So we collected 5.6 million. Not bad. Alright, so I'm going to I just let the balls drain on purpose. Oh, dagnabbit. That was not a good multi-ball. But you're probably wondering, why did you let the balls drain on purpose? Because I wanted pop bumper hits. Freak Fryer is based on switch hits. So when you start a multi-ball and you got that ball save going, let some of them balls go. Let them all go except for 1. Use 1 to collect jackpots. Let everything else, let the machine feed all the balls back up to the pop bumpers so that you can collect switch hits and get that Freak Fryer built up so you can increase to the levels. Yesterday, I think it was, yesterday or the day before, I was playing a game, and because I did that, I actually got to Gappa angry before I completed all 6 haunts in the house. It was pretty cool. Okay, so we collected our extra ball. We got a haunt lit. I'm going to go to Teenagers from Outer Space, because it's an easy finish. That will give me the opportunity to collect another extra ball. Yay. And as you can see, I need them.
42 saturation degrees and 96 volume.
Okay, kids, time to take this space party elsewhere. Fire up your retro rockets and ship out.
Okay. Of course, that's always dependent upon you actually making a shot. I don't know what it is, I can't make shots when I'm recording. There we go. Okay. So we got, oh, I'm sorry, it's 5 shots. Oh, shoot! Yeah, god dang it. That sucks to drain on that haunt, too. Okay, we're on ball 3, we got an extra ball. I wanted, oh, jeez. Okay. What do we need to focus on? We've already focused on the crypt. We've completed 2 deadheads. Trunk we did a multi-ball. Let's do cards. Let's see if we can get we did Santa, hey, we completed Santa Claus, yeah. Let's see if we can get, well, let me get a haunt ready. Oh, no, not like that. Sometimes I just expect stuff to bounce a little bit more than they do. Okay. Well, let's try one more. And we'll go for trunk multi-ball.
Welcome back.
Let's try teenagers again. Those pesky teenagers are causing me problems tonight. Excuse me, I'm skipping the animation. You know you can blow off animations if you press both flippers at the same time. So it is not necessary to
Love me some lobster.
there we go. Okay, final that shot right there is the spinner. It's not that shot on the lane, it's just hitting the spinner that counts. And then a shot to the house, and you finish the haunt. 5 shots, that was. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 shots. Which is interesting because if you lock a ball, if say you get to the point where you gotta hit the beast booster spinner, if you can lock up a ball, then you can short plunge the lane, and when the ball touches the spinner, that counts as the shot for the mode. So, just thought I'd share that with you. Let's see if we can get Sonny or Mummy up here. Nope. He's kind of funny too, but still not my favorites. Okay, I want some trailer trash and oh. Okay, happy hour started. So, happy hour. We made enough shots on the ramps to start unhappy hour. So, here's the deal. Every shot. To the ramps is worth points, and every shot increases the next one. So, right now the screen says my next shot is worth 350,000. And oh frick! I knew I was gonna screw that up, and I probably could have saved it at the end. Sorry. Anyway, the shot increases by 350,000. If you can get double trouble going and start collecting, you can start collecting millions for shots. But if you get if you can combo those ramps back and forth, just ramp, I mean, because the game's set up to do it, you can get some serious points. Okay, so as I said earlier, trailer trash is still lit from completing the haunt, even though I drank. So I'm going to start trailer trash. See if I can collect some bits to go with it, or not. There we go. And then we collected 3 million points. Oh, no. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, honey, you must be psychic. Now it's time to round up this crazy, creepy, culty clan.
Started the haunt when I got the trailer trash, and then I drank. That's not cool. We still haven't done jump in the trunk multi-ball. Or house party. Okay, so I need another ball, don't I? Oh! Oh! Did you see that, Lazarus? Thank you, game. Okay. Oh, was that our first deadhead? Oh, that was the other game that we vanquished too. Oh! Oh, my light went out. Can y'all still see the playfield? I just realized that. Huh. I have a light to brighten up the playfield, but I guess it looks kind of okay. What are we going to do? We haven't played Santa on this haunt. I want to play Santa again. I know Christmas is over, but... Oh, I don't have a key. Oh, we haven't collected the key yet. Should we collect the key? Okay. So we aim for the targets. We completed them. Shoot the lock. And we get our skeleton key. Santa Claus is available. I love it. And I'm not going for a skill shot. I want the ball on my left flipper because I want to do something else. I want to get a deadhead up.
Don't let him out!
Oh, I'm letting him out. Enormous cranium.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Okay, let's see if we can start Santa Claus. Yes.
Hello, boys and girls.
'Tis the season to be groovy, fa la 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 la. Let's exterminate this movie, fa la 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 la.
Okay. One shot there. One shot there. Remember, alacrity is appreciated on this. This right orbit shot, you can actually collect that after you lock a ball if you don't go through the gate. Just like that right there. Oh, but then when you do something stupid and let the ball slip through your fingers and I don't have any extra balls. Well, phooey. Okay. Well, that's long enough, right? I'll come back and do another video. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. We got Santa Claus, Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. We played the Deadheads. We talked about how to start the modes you want to start. So the upper left-hand mode is Teenagers from Outer Space. Right below that, 2 windows. The one on the left, I think, is The Brain That Wouldn't Die, and the one on the right is The Manster. I could have those reversed. Excuse me. The right side of the house, the top window is The Werewolf of Washington. The middle window is Manos, The Hands of Fate. And the bottom one is Night of the Living Dead. And of course Santa Claus is over there on the far right, the window that you have to unlock by shooting the trunk. And of course House Party is in the middle. You know what, just for fun, let's
We're gonna clean this place up.
we're gonna do something really stupid. Something that I don't condone. So we started the mode, Night of the Living Dead. We got 37 seconds. I am not going to sit here for 37 seconds and do nothing, but...
Open sesame! We're at the door!
I'm not going to worry about completing these mobs. I am going
How many zombies
to...
do we need?
It's enormous cranium. I'm sorry, but these are not as random as I would like them to be.
Radioactivity.
I'm gonna focus on. Have you had enough?
Stop bothering me. I have to rehearse.
Okay, that's over. Got another haunt lit. Shoot. What are we starting? Oh, here we go. Okay. Manster is on the right. The brain that wouldn't die is on the left. Those are the two windows. Oh, you can't see when I point at my screen.
Jeez, the nervous
If I point at the
You and
house.
your crampy hands just
Brain that
need to
wouldn't
be
die,
strong.
Manos the Hands of Fate, and then right above it is Teenagers from Outer Space. Okay, we're one. Unfortunately, we have the ray gun locked in. I'm going to try to shoot the remaining target there. I'm not worrying about the haunts. There we go. Okay, so we got the lock lit. Now I need to lock a ball so I can get back to the cycle. So I can get a skeleton key. Because I want a skeleton key. Why not collect them all? He sounds like a commercial. Okay, so you gotta time this just right. There are only 3 lights flashing. Oh. So that's why I hate shooting the orbits. I'm getting better at shooting the right one. But what's funny is I aimed for the targets and I shot the orbit. There we go. Okay. So the skeleton key is locked in. We just gotta like the other deals. That is going to start multi-ball, however. If I can hit the targets. They're, as I said, they're not easy to hit. Which kind of makes me wish Jonathan Trump was worth more money, more points. Drive me crazy. I haven't gotten too much into that. To see what it's really worth. Oh. I was gonna try to do that. Oh, right down to that. That's okay. What do we got? 2 more balls? Okay. So I'm gonna start a mode because I want to get the house party multi-ball.
Almost midnight.
Okay, house is lit. We'll start on crap. House, the brain that went down. Okay, so I want to finish this out just so I can get halfway through the house. I would really, really, really like to be able to hit that target. I might need glasses, who knows. Oh man, I saw that target wiggle too. Ah. Oh, there we go.
Hey, get the right route.
Okay, let's start us some. Oh.
Cocktail time.
Oh, is it unhappy hour? There we go.
Party punch, please.
Okay, we got junk in the trunk multi-ball going.
Multiball.
Okay, so one of the newest rules is that if you hit the trunk targets, see how they're pulsing right now, the jackpot is currently 362,000 points. Okay, just collected a jackpot. Okay, trunk targets got hit, and then I drained a freaking ball. Anyway, while they're pulsing, if you hit the trunk targets, it'll open the trunk, shoot the left ramp to collect a super jackpot. It will also move the jackpots on the field, on the play field. But you'll collect super jackpot, and it also increases their value. So that's just how that works. Okay, let's get to attic party. No, not like that. There's that backhand to the ramp. Unfortunately, because I didn't complete any modes. Oh, dead return. Slip. Because I didn't complete any of the haunts, or at least the last haunt, it takes more shots to the house to start a haunt.
Surprise! You survived! You're halfway through the house. It's time to party like monsters. Ooh, nice organ. You know it makes me want to shout.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's the ball go. That house shot is the super. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Okay. Anyway, the house is a super jackpot. All the others regular jackpots, but they build up the super. Oh man, that was just unfortunate circumstances right there. And yes, there is a grace period, but anyway, you see how that works. What are we at? Ball 2? We're not in bad shape. Where are we at on Gappa Angry? The freak fire. About halfway up.
Deadhead family cricket.
Okay, I have another ball loop, so I'm not going to do ball save. I'm going to do garage multi-ball extend because I'm going to start that multi-ball. Since I have another ball and I still have the opportunity to capture an extra ball, I'm going to save the only ball save in the game for my last chance. And hope that I do pick up an extra ball along the way. Now, since I haven't completed any modes, I can't get one. Well, I can. But it's going to be hard for me to collect a multi-ball when completing modes. I'll have to start 2 modes and complete them again. I've already completed 1 deadhead. If I complete another one, I'll have an extra ball available.
You're starting to piss me off.
Yeah. Oh.
Respect your elders. I'm gonna forget to take my meds because of you.
That's the risk you take. Oh well. Anyway, we got House Party multi-ball, we got junk in the trunk. So I think we covered all the bases. If there's anything I left out, feel free to put it in the comments below. I really appreciate you taking this time to watch. Hopefully you learned something along the way. There's a chance that I forgot something. The main thing we concentrated on was the house, being able to get extra balls, and how to unlock the room. And the deadheads. We never got to see the new deadheads, did we? Maybe we'll see them next time. Like I said, maybe I'll do another video tomorrow. But anyway, like I said, folks, thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. It can be your Christmas present to me. And give the video a thumbs up as well. So, thanks for watching, folks. Y'all have a great day. And if I don't see you before then, Happy New Year too. Good night. Oh. Oh, I thought I had stopped recording. Yeah. Oh, if only I had a gag reel. Y'all have a good night.